I miss that smell.
It's been a few weeks for me. Like I think out in Carmax was
Yeah.
my last time.
Yeah, me, I haven't had one in a long time. I've had edibles.
Okay.
Yeah,
chill,
but I haven't had.
chill. Oh, the moon is out tonight. Fuck yeah. I think today is the full moon.
Yeah,
I
nice.
think.
Yesterday was pretty full too.
Yeah. Well, somebody was saying, I guess on Christmas Eve there was northern lights, and they were like the moon was so bright that the northern lights were being affected, like how well you could see them.
Really?
I was like, damn.
Where
like,
was this? It was definitely
Fish
wasn't
Lake
here.
Road, they could see it.
Really? No way.
I think it was like 1 a.m. They said they're out in their hot tub and they could see it, but the moon they said was so bright.
Wait, 1 a.m. out in their hot tub. Nice. They're living the life.
Not bad.
Whoever that is.
My aunt and uncle.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. 1 a.m. out in the tub, seeing northern lights. It's a Christmas day. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, not bad. They're so lucky they got that property. And I don't know if they're in city limits or not.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. It's close to the edge, but it's fucking nice to have.
And they bought the land, right?
Yeah.
How long have they had the land for? Like, when was the time? When did they buy the place? I mean, the land.
I want to say in like 2017, 2016.
Oh, fairly new. It's not too
fairly
long
new.
ago.
Like when they bought it, it was just trees.
It was what?
Trees.
Right.
A corner of the road and trees.
Right. Did they buy it in the right market? Like,
I think it was pretty good.
Pretty good market.
And the
then?
trailer they got was way better than new. Like they got a new trailer to put on a mobile home while they're going to build their own house.
Nice. Good for them. And do you know how much they bought it for or no? The land.
The land, I think, like 150 or
Damn.
so. Okay.
That's not too bad for the size that they have.
They did have to do a lot of work. Like they put like 4 or 5 power poles. It's 10 grand a power pole. We had to go in with chainsaws, cut all the trees down.
Like the power pole, like those, with the actual post.
Yeah, like to give power to their house from the road. Yeah, and it was like very time consuming. Like we had to build a road,
build the road and
cut all those trees down,
do all the work for themselves.
Yeah, and all the ground there was moss too. You walk in it, it was like you sunk to your knee or deeper with moss.
At the same time, it works well because your uncle is a carpenter, so it's kind of like working for yourself, almost like
sweat equity. They
right,
say.
Right, precisely. If you're doing other job, like say you're a call center agent, and then you get to do all that, I don't think you'll be able. I don't think you'll manage. You know.
I don't think so, especially if you don't make a whole lot of money and you can't just pay someone to do all the work.
Right.
Because if you pay someone to do all the work, you might as well just bought in property.
Yeah.
And, you know.
The filter on this sucks sometimes.
The last few I've had, the filter always kind of gets jammed up.
Yeah.
I don't know how we fixed it. I think you fixed it the one time.
I think I just light it up with a lighter. And
underneath in the middle?
Yeah, I just warm it up with a lighter. That's what I usually just do. And then they actually fix it somehow. Yeah. Damn, eh? Fucking Christmas. Well, what's the biggest? Because for us, for Filipinos here, like Christmas is like the biggest fucking holiday. You know, is it pretty much the same with the?
Yeah, pretty well. It's way more. There's way more to it than Halloween or Valentine's Day or Valentine's another big one, right? Everyone does their thing.
Yeah,
goes out and dresses up and.
Wait, what do you say? Halloween?
I would say Christmas #1, like, and then maybe somewhere in there Canada Day, like in the top couple. Then Halloween,
right?
And then other ones like what is it, Victoria Day,
right?
Or like that's like way lower. It's just a day off work.
Just a day, yeah. Statutory or double pay, time and a half, perhaps.
It's like who was Victoria? That I think it was Queen Victoria Day, but I
have no fucking
I may have been told once what it is and who she was.
Right. And
top of my head,
not too significant to remember, but significant enough to have a day off. There you go.
Right.
No disrespect to her, whoever she is. Gotta give the credit where it's due. You know.
Yeah, that's right.
So thank you for giving us a day off or a time and a half day, wherever you are, Victoria.
Yeah.
Cheers to you.
And like other holidays like Valentine's, like that's another like I would say medium, small. But a lot of people, like aren't in a relationship, and maybe I'm actually good if you want to keep going with that. I've had enough. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. What do you call it? Yeah, for us, it's like the biggest fucking thing. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes it actually overwhelms me how much, you know, because I know it's coming. I know it's coming, and it's like, fuck, everybody's gonna be there. Yeah. You know, if it gets to my head sometimes. Like this, what happens a couple days ago. It's like, there's no problem, but somehow it feels like deep, like my body's telling me there's a problem. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, there's no
anxiety
problem. Yeah, exactly.
Well, especially if it is a big thing, it's a big thing.
It is a big thing. It's like, and like every family, like there's a bunch of food. You meet everybody. I'm like, fuck. You know?
Well, like with my family, like we have a pretty big family, probably not as big as yours, right. But like we've got like probably like 15 to 20 people in one house, but we all see each other quite regularly. Yeah, you know, like it's not a crazy thing. Like we do the same thing for Thanksgiving and for family members' birthdays, especially since they're getting older. Like some of them are getting in bad situations health-wise and their age, but like. Yeah, like we'll do it regularly. So like Christmas is just another one of those.
Nice.
And then we all like as like a tradition culturally, we do all the trees and the Santa tradition and all that.
See, we can't get that in the Philippines. Like a natural tree to make a Christmas tree. We can't get that.
You guys have palm trees or something like that?
Dude, I don't think so.
You don't think
Maybe we do. I just don't know.
Probably have some big trees.
Yeah, but we do have like tropical trees, you know?
Yeah,
like one of those
just light up a tropical one. People do that. They'll go to like Hawaii. Yeah. And they'll decorate the local trees.
No, we usually refer to a Christmas tree as pine trees.
Okay.
But we just buy fake ones, you know? We can't get the natural ones.
Right. Interesting. So you guys buy fake coniferous trees.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, back home too. It's pretty much the same.
So then, if you never grew up having Christmas, and then you saw somebody having Christmas, and then this tree, you'd be like, "What the fuck is that tree?" Never seen a tree like that before.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's basically what it is. When you come here, I recognize
they're all Christmas trees.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's funny.
But the thing is too, it's so much bigger back in the Philippines. It's like the
tradition.
The tradition.
Christmas.
Yeah. It's like so fucking like because it's like. You have neighbor here, you have neighbor there, and everybody's coming out. It's like that day. It's like everybody's out and just going to each other's houses, and all your family's coming. It's like it's fun, you know. It's fun when you're used to it, you know. But when you come here, it's like you lose touch of it, and then it happens again because a bunch of my families are here. It's like holy fuck, you know. You get that little angst. You know?
I've definitely felt that as a kid, like a little bit around Christmas.
Yeah, but then you just gotta talk to yourself and what the fuck is the problem? Because there's no problem. Yeah. And then you recognize there's no problem. And then everything goes well.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no, it's just so much bigger there. And especially for New Year, everybody fucking buys fireworks. Because you can just buy it off a street. Like you don't have to go to, like everybody can just have access to it.
Oh, okay. Fuck
yeah. You know? And fuck man, it's so polluted during fucking.
In terms of gas
in the morning, how much mess is everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. It's so fun though. It's so fun.
I bet it's fun.
It's fun. Everybody's out. Like everybody. That's why some of the people here that just come here, they know they're a bit sad because they notice the difference comparison to last year they were just celebrating Christmas there, and now they're celebrating it here, and how much different it is. And it's like
Well, I've seen that. I see a lot of things like that, like big events happening in other parts of the world, like all wrapped up or.
Sorry, what were you gonna say? What were you saying?
I see like other places in the world. Holy, my ears are getting cold. I see other places in the world like. Oh, I'm okay for that. Yeah. I'll wear a hood. What is it? Like big events that happen, and like the whole community is out celebrating. I think about that. And I'm like, oh, interesting. And like how you say like how the whole family and neighborhood comes together.
Yeah.
Like in the during the holiday and whatnot. It's interesting because I almost think in a way that like I as a Canadian have that kind of like feeling about people in Canada, but it's like I have that idea about things like that about Canada. Yeah, like how that's like I identify with that being a Canadian, and then like I see other countries doing it better.
Right.
Or like it doesn't really exist.
It kind of like completely different. Not completely, but somewhat different.
You watch Trudeau talking because like we as Canadians and families and people who are in friendly neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Talking about Canada as if it's more like that, and other leaders and whatnot, and the way that people think. But yeah, it's interesting. Like my buddy Jose, he was saying to me, he was telling me a story about how things are in Chile and how different and like way more interesting it is.
Okay, interesting.
Like,
in
interesting
what
and like
regards?
exciting and more party, and how people are honest with each other and like I don't know, like much different. Like it's still a big city. I mean, Whitehorse isn't giant, but still a city, and they still have like the typical
Yeah,
neighborhood stuff.
yeah.
But I feel like it's on like a deeper level
Yeah.
than it is here.
Yeah.
And I kind of think, oh damn,
Yeah, it's just,
like
you know, the community wise, it's completely different. I mean, in talking to my back home,
mhm.
because there's like a bunch of store everywhere. There's a bunch of just store everywhere. Like anybody can sell anything.
Fuck yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
I would.
yeah, dude, it's like it's everywhere. But then,
Did you want to go back in the truck?
do you want to go back to?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Getting a little chilly in my
Sure.
ears.
Yeah, no, it's
Having that, yeah, like that open trade where you can just trade and do whatever.
dude, that'd be sweet. I like that. That'd be sweet for you to experience it. You know, if you ever go outside the country, say you go to the Philippines and experience that, have
Right.
spend a Christmas there or a New Year, just to see how much different it is in a good way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I'd like to see somebody experience that for the first time somehow. You know what I mean? Because I want to experience it again. You know,
I see what you mean. Yeah.
and to see somebody, I want to see the reaction in regards to like experiencing it. You know, because it could be it could be a double-edged sword. It could be overwhelming too.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
don't
I
know.
mean?
For me, I feel like.
But it could also be like, fuck, the time of your life. Because it's like everybody's just celebrating. Everybody's drunk. Everybody's celebrating. There's a bunch of fucking fireworks. You can burn your house down. It's like, dude, it happens a lot, you know? Especially in very condensed, populated area. Houses are just stacked on each other.
Yeah,
And one burn can go, every house is burned, you know?
that's fucking nuts.
And and considering how long the emergency responder comes, it just takes forever. So it's like, yeah.
Right.
So it's fun.
Damn.
It's fun.
Yeah, like the risk in it all.
I mean, it's fun now because I'm here.
yeah.
But if I'm there and having to have my house burnt, possibly burnt, it's like, you know.
Yeah.
We're back on track. Okay, what were we talking about?
What were we talking about?
Holidays.
In the Philippines.
Yes, you should do it.
I should go.
You should go. No, it's just fun. It would be nice to at least experience it once in your life. You know, just I mean, it's not impossible to experience it. You know, you could definitely go there. You got a lot of time. You're young. You know. Oh shit, that's a popo.
It is.
Where are we going?
I was gonna go up there,
Uh huh.
but I feel like I want to drive a little bit more and then go
Sure.
up there.
Oh, and that's the thing too. Back home is that everybody decorates. Every house has a decoration for Christmas. They start decorating on September.
I've heard of that. I've heard of that. People that are decorating their houses like
Way too early, and then they have it on until the Christmas, into the New Year, and they drink from the. There's a nice house right here with the. I like their deck over here, the little decoration.
Oh yeah.
That thing there. They just don't have the lights on, but it's nice sometimes when I drive by here.
Right.
And yeah, no, they started decorating on September, burr months, and then they just leave it on. That's how big it is, and Halloween too is big, but. And then you see a lot of people walking around on Christmas, knocking on people's houses for Christmas carols.
Oh yeah.
And you can give them money. Oh, they have it off now. It's this house I'm talking about. This house is overly decorated.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's so nice. Like they have it turned off now. What the fuck? They've probably been paying a bunch of electricity money.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, to have it all that lights on. I don't blame 'em. It's expensive out here.
Yeah, it fucking is. I don't think lights really do that much of a draw on your house like that. But I mean, that being said, if you have them on all the time,
Yeah.
and the volume of little lights as opposed to
Yeah, having like this kind of light. Yeah, no, it definitely does play a factor, especially if you're on a budget.
Oh, I just wanted to say, I didn't want to go down the Grey Mountain Road because actually when the cop drove by, I was like, oh, well, if I was driving by here at 11:17 at night
Yeah.
and I saw somebody go up the Grey Mountain Hill Road in my rear mirror,
Yeah.
I'd be like, they're up to something shady.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
So like I had that thought. I'm like,
maybe not go there.
maybe not.
Yeah. I see. I kind of had an idea.
Yeah.
Kind of had an idea why you didn't go in there.
I was thinking about it. I'm like, huh. I mean, like, even though we're not fucking sketchy.
Yeah. I kind of need it, but yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. But I don't think they would be that fucking, what do you call this? I don't think they'd be that concerned. Yeah, concerned in regards to us. Maybe once we come out of there.
Perhaps.
Yeah. And then
my thought was like, what if somebody was just walking their dog and saw us drifting, and then called the cops, and we were like, there are these teenagers
fucking parents
driving up the road, and they're drifting their tires.
Yeah. They're dangerous to the public.
That's right.
They might hit us. They might hit children playing around at 11 at night.
I don't know, there's people like that, and the cops, when they get a call like that, they do respond.
Yep. Well, what else are they gonna do? There's not much going on.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah. You know what I'd like to do even more than this, despite it being a little cooler, is like having like lots of land and trails and like a machine, like a dirt bike or an ATV, and just go and do the same thing.
Well,
just go and like smoke and traverse the trails with a machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of like that, like for me driving in Whitehorse. Like I grew up kind of having that. So like it's nice being able to drive around. But what's not nice is like if I spin a little drift here, it's like, oh, you're an illegal.
Yeah. But it'd be sweet if you could just ride whatever you want here, like your dirt bike on the street. You know what I mean? And your skidoo out here.
Well, what is it? There's up in Dawson. Have you heard about the ice bridge?
Ice bridge, no. So
like they have that ice bridge that goes across the Yukon River.
Okay.
Where the barge goes, Dawson City.
Okay.
You know about that, right? Like that boat that goes across back and forth?
Not really, no.
Oh, okay.
I'd heard of it, but
okay.
I just couldn't visualize it because I haven't actually seen it.
Okay, it's kind of like a mini little ferry. It's a big boat, and all it is just like a platform you drive on.
Okay.
And a little shack the guy drives the machine in.
Okay.
But it's basically like a boat.
Okay.
It just drives a car across, and you put your car on it, and you drive off the other side, and you get to go further north, up towards Eagle Plains.
Oh.
And more north of.
So it helps you across the river.
Yeah, and in the wintertime, they build an ice bridge.
Okay.
So you can just drive across the ice. You don't need to be pulled.
Ice bridge.
Yeah.
Is it just a name or is it?
Is it literally a bridge out of ice?
Really?
Yeah.
And what can you cross there with?
Cars.
Really?
And semis.
Damn. Yeah. And how the fuck can it stand that?
Well, ice will bend with a bit of an elasticity when you drive on it.
Yeah, I gotta see an image because I can't visualize how.
Like if you jump on ice, it'll make like the same as like like a big ripple out from you if the ice is thin enough. And when you drive across it, it kind of makes like that same sort of ripple. You just have to drive really slow.
And how does this ice look like? Is this like a?
It's literally
like a bridge.
Like this time of year, usually the whole river is frozen over.
Yeah.
Right, and many inches thick. And what they'll do is they'll just pick a distance away from the bridge where they want people to drive it. Like they test it close. If it's 4 inches thick, they can walk on it.
Right.
Well, once it's like a certain thickness, they'll go out and they'll measure the middle. And if it's like 3 or 4 feet, we can drive on it. So 4 inches is I think I don't know. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's like 4 inches thick. You can walk on and not worry.
Yeah.
Like 6 to 10 is like you can drive on it with a light vehicle.
Okay.
Inches. But this year, what they tried to do, I'll just get back to the story.
Sure.
It'll kind of explain. what they did to try and speed up the process because of the warmer weather we've been having, the super cold weather.
Right. For this, especially for this
for this season,
time of the month,
time of the year.
yeah, time of the year, yeah.
Because by now, people who live on the other side would have access to the store.
Mm.
At a certain point in the fall, they stop the boat and they haul it out of the river.
Mm.
The boat that goes across, they use these big trucks and they machines and whatnot, and they pull it out so it can freeze and not damage it. And then but in the time between it freezing and them being able to cross it, like they stop doing it because it's freezing, and then time between that and like having the bridge to drive on, people have to like boat across.
Yeah.
In the fall.
Yeah.
So in the winter, they have the ice bridge until that's what they're waiting for. People live on the other side in cabins and stuff.
Damn.
And they don't have access to downtown, like a store.
Yeah. Right.
At all. Like they're just literally across the river is bush.
Yeah.
And the highway, like absolutely nothing.
Right. See how I'm imagining this ice bridge just is like an actual ice formed, like how would you visualize a bridge? But it's not, eh?
It's like you drive onto the frozen river.
Yeah, that's it, right?
And they maintain it a certain thickness.
Yeah, got it.
They make sure that it's if warm weather comes, they'll make sure that it's not freezing or thawing
Fair
out,
enough.
so that there's not enough frozen beneath you, like to drive on. And it's a government sanctioned bridge.
Nice.
And maybe they'll weigh your vehicle or they'll make sure you go to scales.
Can they just make like a regular bridge on it? You think? Over how far away?
The land. Have you ever seen the houses in Dawson?
I've been there very briefly.
Some of the houses are like tipped over.
And
the boardwalk is all bumpy as fuck.
Oh, okay.
So the land,
the permafrost?
The permafrost is melting.
Yeah,
and the land is basically like silt.
Damn.
Like just riverbed material.
So it's not really a good foundation. Eh?
No, and I think it's just way too expensive to do.
There you go.
And have it.
What the fuck?
Set up. I have no fucking clue.
It's an ambush.
Highwaymen.
Yeah.
It's probably the biathlon thing. There's no one out.
There is out. They are out. What the fuck are they doing? The fuck? I think they're on a sled, bro. I think they're pulling people on the sled. That's why they turn the light.
Maybe.
That'll be fun.
I wanted to be respectful. So I was worried if there are people out of the vehicle, I don't want to have them jump out.
There are people out of the vehicle, and I think they have a sled behind, and they're pulling these people on the sled.
Well, down there is the biathlon cross country ski center.
Oh, okay.
So they probably work there or something.
Damn, at this hour?
Maybe, or maybe they have a job there, or they use it as a training facility.
What do you call it? The facility there?
Like cross country ski.
Oh, here?
Yeah, but there's also a shooting range.
Yeah, biathlon. I know the shooting range.
This is the shooting range.
Yeah.
Biathlon has their own shooting range. And a ski track, so you can cross country ski in the winter.
Damn. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
How do they go up there? Where do they?
Just as soon as you walk between the gate there, right where that truck was parked.
It's just downhill.
It's just like ski track.
Yeah, where does
you walk down the ski track to the shack?
You know where it leads to, or no?
I know they're all over the place. It's just trails here.
Oh, okay.
For the skiing in the winter.
Nice.
In the summer, there's mountain biking trails on some of the trails that are for skiing.
Cool. I feel like if this was a bigger city, I think lots of people would be more aware of that area. Yeah,
it's surprising. I went when I was in cadets and we did biathlon training, and we would go there all the time.
What's a biathlon?
Biathlon is it's an Olympic competition, also not just Olympic. That
it's for bike?
No, it's cross country skiing, and you shoot on a range every so many laps.
Oh, okay.
You have to take 5 shots.
Oh, I think you mentioned this to me.
Maybe.
Yeah, this is part of your cadet training, where you have to ski and then shoot and make sure your breathing is,
Yeah, you have to control your breathing when you come in to shoot to aim and focus.
Yeah.
I was thinking we can go up just a little bit, see how much we spin out.
Sure. I think those people will just appear.
Yeah, we were following them, and they're going really slow. They came up into here, turned around, and then they left really slow.
Mm.
And I was like, huh, weird.
Nice.
I went up here to kill a tree
Oh,
from my house.
right. And how far do you? Like, can you just get any from anywhere, or do you have to be what?
Legally speaking, you have to. I don't know.
Have a permission from someone?
You probably have to get a fucking permit.
Right.
Like, I know as a person who burns firewood, I have to get a wood cutting permit.
Right.
Which means if I have a truck full of wood in the back, like logs from trees,
Mhm.
and a chainsaw and oil and sharpener,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, you obviously just went and cut this down.
Yeah.
Let's see your permit. And then your permit will say you are valid and not expired. I think it's like $10, or it was like a couple years ago.
Yeah, because I'm wondering, like, can you just get any pine that you find to use as a Christmas tree? You know?
Well,
like,
I was gonna say the thing about that is because of where I live in Whitehorse and the population density around Whitehorse, they just give every person who has a woodcutting permit a location that you can cut from per year. Like you can get a certain amount of cords per year.
Yeah.
From a given area.
Mhm.
And what was I gonna say? I think there's a thing on Whitehorse. I don't know, something on Whitehorse where it was like, if you're gonna cut a tree down, this is what you have to do, and it may or may not have included getting a permit, but it definitely showed like an area where you should go and cut a tree from.
right.
Just like, I don't know, there's environmental scientists, and some are governmental.
Do you have to refer to that when you're cutting down a tree for your Christmas tree, or no?
Quite possibly.
You didn't, did you?
No.
No, got it.
Why the fuck would I?
Got it.
If I still lived where I used to live, Marsh Lake, I'd literally walk up my backyard.
Yeah,
up
because
a trail and
I'm
cut
assuming that you did. That's what you're telling me.
one. No,
No.
I know.
But the way you're
proper
telling
way
it-
to do it.
The way you're telling it is like you didn't do it.
No.
Okay, gotcha.
No, I was like, this is where I cut a tree down. No, I think this might be a place where certain people can cut wood,
Got it.
but I don't think so.
Gotcha.
This is like,
Yeah.
a lot of people like this area because
Makes
there's
sense.
mountain bike trails and they don't want damage to the environment and to the animals.
Yeah.
The aminals.
The animals. The manimals.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I don't know.
And you can go out
It's a
hunting
tree.
here too, eh?
You cannot up here. If I were to kill
No?
an animal up here, I mean,
Dude, I think you could.
I cannot get a moose shooting permit, moose hunting permit, ticket or whatever,
Right.
and come up here and shoot a moose. I would have to basically leave Whitehorse plus a certain distance.
You can't come up here to hunt
A moose, no.
a moose. But a grouse?
If I shot a grouse and tossed it in the back of my truck,
Yeah.
nobody's going to be the wiser. Nobody will know.
Yeah, but
But-
like legally wise.
I don't
Legally
think you're
speak-
supposed to.
Really?
If you hit it with your car, you can take it because it was an accident.
No, out in Grey Mountain, really? I think you can, because I know people that goes out hunting here.
I don't think you're supposed to.
Nah.
I really don't think so. Like I think we're like not very far from people's houses down the
Right.
hill there. And I think territory wide, it's like you can't shoot within 1 kilometer or 1 mile of a house.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense because you don't want to miss your shot and go through someone's window and kill them
Mm-hmm.
if they're that close in the near in the background.
Right. Maybe I'm speaking like within Grey Mountain, not specifically here where we are. Like maybe
that
farther
being
down the
said,
road.
Because I'm not certain either on that because there are a lot of trails around here where people might be like walking their dog.
Mm.
Like if you look on the map, there's a map at the bottom.
Yeah.
If we remember, we can stop and look at the bottom.
Right.
There's a map that shows all the trails around here, and it's like crazy trails. So I feel like it wouldn't be a very safe place to come up here to intentionally shoot animals.
Right.
I think they wouldn't like it. Like all the places like that we've hunted, I'm not going to share. But I'm not going to share locations.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I've done it before. I shared a secret fishing location,
Yeah.
and it got exploited.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the places, it's like, I don't know, it's pretty far out there.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's not like silly. Like I remember one time I was with some native people I knew.
Mhm.
My mom dated someone in that family, and we all spent time together
Mhm.
within the native family. So we went out hunting like a number of times. I remember one time what did we do? Like they were First Nation, so they don't need paperwork. I don't think for hunting. Like,
Depends on where they hunt.
I think yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if it's on their land. Well,
Yeah.
we went up to Des d'Ash, and you know how you've been to Des d'Ash?
Where is this?
Des d'Ash Lake.
Sounds familiar, but can you like where is it close to?
It's like in BC,
Oh no.
but it's like through going further north.
Okay, possibly not.
Okay,
But it sounds familiar though.
it's
somehow.
like you have to go up into Yukon and then south,
Okay.
like before the border of BC.
Okay.
So the only place to get there, like if you live in Vancouver, it's like I'm pretty sure you have to pass through Whitehorse
Okay.
to get to Des d'Ash. So like come into Yukon
Mhm.
and then go back into BC, to that area. But it's way down the highway. I don't remember exactly what way to go,
Mm.
Which highway to take, but I just look it up. But it's a couple hour drive away, and basically when you're up there, the whole valley is kind of like a flat riverbed, and
Mm.
all that it is for very far, like more than 10, maybe 20 or 30 kilometers straight ahead and really far to the sides, it's literally just like willows and just a raised highway
Okay.
passing through. And it's like, so we drove there and we were going to hunt ptarmigan. And I'm pretty sure
Oh, you gonna hunt?
ptarmigan.
Ptarmigan, okay.
It's like a winter grouse.
Mm.
And they live further north or in the more extreme conditions,
Okay.
like and up on mountains and stuff.
Right.
We might not go much farther.
No. It's getting fairly steep.
I did bring a shovel.
Good to know. You have your 4-wheel drive on?
Yeah, when I'm downtown, I always have it on. It's just the roads get so icy. And this thing sucks sometimes for acceleration, like getting going.
Mhm.
Like, because the rear-wheel drive, like you saw earlier on the slight hill.
Yeah.
I'm on like 2 mile and 2-wheel drive. I just like won't go. I'll go
Right.
sideways.
Yeah. So you just turn 4x4 whenever it's uphill.
Well,
does it
no, I
automatic?
just downtown. I just have it on like all the time, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
I just drive
Just
really
earlier.
careful.
Got it.
Like when I'm parking, like if I go into the parking lot, I'll switch it into 2-wheel drive
All right.
because I know I'm not accelerating onto a roadway. Or when I'm like pulling into my house because I gotta like pull across the road and back in.
Okay.
I gotta turn really sharp. I just go super gentle and put it in 2-wheel drive.
Cool. So you change it like
Basically, just when I'm parking.
right.
Because when you turn the wheel all the way over and you crank it, it's really hard on the 4x4.
Yeah, that's true.
So when I am in a position where I'm gonna turn like that, like occasionally I'll make a sharp turn if I have to like get into, say Timmy's earlier, I did 4x4.
Mhm.
A lot of people have been walking up here.
Yeah. Yeah. It's what the fuck.
This is the spot. This is the spot where I've been stuck in the past.
Here?
Yeah, but I can turn around up here. I'm pretty sure this is the spot. Not this winter, in a different vehicle too, entirely. But I'm not super worried. This truck is a bit of a tank. I think it's just up ahead here. Maybe not. There's a spot where you're driving and there's like a bit of a cliffside.
Mhm.
I think it's up ahead. It was just like a 2-foot deep wind drift. I was with Jen and I was like, fuck it. Had it in 4x4 and I just plowed into the 2 feet deep snow drift. But the thing is, I passed somebody fucking driving crazy up here
Yeah.
on the way up, so I knew they were right behind me.
Right.
So I was like, they can pull me out.
Right.
I have a
Fabric.
strap with me.
Yeah. There you go. It's good. You ever been up the Bear Cave?
I have not.
Really?
How do you get there? I remember I've seen the trail. I think
Yeah.
it's behind us there.
No,
How to get
it's
up
just
there?
no.
Maybe
There's
it's up ahead. It's in one of the corners. I'm
yeah,
pretty
it's just
sure.
on the right, on the left side. Yeah, it's pretty nice to go up there. I've been there a few times.
Yeah. Is
Yes.
it far or not really?
It's not that far. It's like a half
from
an
the
hour,
road? Walk,
from the-
like a half-hour walk from
half
here?
hour hike. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not too shabby, and it's pretty easy to get there. And it used to be a lot harder to go up in the cave actually, because they only used to have ropes.
Get up.
To get up,
Right.
but now they have a metal rebar, attached to
nice.
the
That you can grab onto.
they can grab onto and climb up actually.
Yeah. That's
Which is fun, which is better, so that everybody can get up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just on the left
This
somewhere.
is the spot. This is the spot where I got
get
stuck. So it was like right about kind of like where this little dip is.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, I don't think.
And then it was like a 2-foot fucking wind drift.
Yeah, I don't think any vehicle been up here recently.
I think maybe before it got as deep, because you can see everyone's walking where the tires would have been.
Yeah.
But like
but not as fresh as the ones behind us.
Fuck. Can't see anything in the review mirror, in the review camera. I'm gonna have to wipe it because I have to back up really close to the trees.
Yeah,
so
much better to do that.
Yep. Oh, it's steep.
Oh shit! My girlfriend's been calling.
What's going on? She's calling you?
She was calling me.
Where are you? Halfway up Grey Mountain. What about you?
What the fuck? Okay, we might have to drive by my place.
Okay.
I don't like the last message she sent me.
What did she say?
She said Izzy was like fighting somebody.
Oh fuck.
So let's go there. This might have been people that knocking on our door.
Your call has been
Oh fuck, I don't like that. She called me quite a few times actually.
Oh shit. That's no good.
Yeah, she called me 3-4 times.
Holy fuck.
So let's see.
Oh my god. I like backed up in a bad spot. I have less space. I'm actually not going very close at all to the edge though. But yeah, we can fucking tear down there. It's gonna be a little bumpy there, Roswell.
It's fine, that's fine. Why is nobody picking up? God damn it. My sister's not picking up.
Mm-hmm. Is it a situation 911 should be called?
Huh?
911? No, probably not. But
No. Let's see. Let's hear from I wanna hear from them. Because I hate my mom's not even picking up.
she's there.
She's there. They're all there. And my cousins. Because there's been fucking few people that not recently, but you know, that would go there.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
Just for Christmas time?
No,
Like around
just
this time? Or in general?
in general. You know? Yeah, it's not really a safe. Wait, hello? Oh, yan nangyari? Seryoso ka? Mhm. Okay. Kinukul ko kayo lahat, di sumasagot eh. Stress si mama? May police? Why? May nagtatry nagbukas ng pinto ng sakyan? Si, tasan niya isa. Okay, okay. Okay. So, baka hindi mo na kayo dumaan dyan kasi may pulis. Eh, kasi nakita ko yung huling message mo, sabi mo may kaaway dyan si Izzy. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay, bye. Okay. Yeah, bye. Yeah, we might not want to go there. right now because they're police
Oh,
over there. And yeah.
oh, story.
So fucking somebody they saw somebody opening up the vehicles in front of
Oh.
our house.
Not
Yeah,
yours, hopefully.
and then one of ours actually. And
Fuck.
then yeah, EC, chased him out.
Yeah.
And fucking now the police are involved. They called the police after that. So
Were the guys still there?
No, the guys are gone. They took off. I don't think police can do anything much about it. Besides,
Oh, if they've been reporting of it multiple times. If somebody had a camera,
yeah, dude,
there's a chance they might know what they look like.
Yeah, some people's been exposing them on Facebook, I think, and there's this one lady particularly that would open up vehicles just to open it up.
Like if they just weren't locked, or were they actually break in?
No, just to check if it's locked or not, and if it's not, they would,
Ramsack it.
Yeah.
That makes me nervous. Sometimes I leave all my cameras and my laptop.
Right.
And everything. But I just have it in my brain to always lock it. And I'll even if I'm at work and I don't want to carry my keys in my pocket and get full of sawdust, I'll just lock them in the truck.
Yeah.
So I have a pin to get in.
Yeah. Yours, in your place is not. I don't think it's that much.
There's been a few times.
In here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, ours in downtown is fucking bad, man. Especially downtown area, because it's just a bunch of people walking around drunk, drunk and just trying to steal some stuff.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah, but
apparently Shoppers is really bad. Gensus, they get a lot of fucking chugs in there.
Yeah.
Coming in just there to steal, and they'll argue it and be like, "Hey, you're banned," and be like, "Oh, I just came here to get." It's like, "No, I saw you pick up 10 things off the shelves."
Right.
And put them in your jacket.
Yeah.
So.
That's fucked.
And then sometimes they'll be maybe fights, but people at Shoppers are told to just do nothing, let them steal it, and report it.
You can't really chase them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That sucks.
None of them are combat trained for their job.
Yeah, that's true.
There is a security officer that's the whole ass, I don't know, shopping center, Staples through Independent. But I would say they're not. It might be 10 minutes before they get there.
Yeah, for us, I used to be a security guard.
Yep.
And I was once a security guard in Walmart.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, I see that shit happens a lot. You can't really do much about it besides report it. Mm-hmm. And they don't want you taking actions, because if something happens to you outside,
it can be fucking bad.
Yeah, and if they get fucking hit by a vehicle because you were chasing them, it's your fault.
Right.
So that's the thing too. Because I chased one of them out in Walmart, and I tripped them. And
if they got injured.
I don't know if they got injured.
Well, if they did, they could sue you or something.
Yeah, probably, but I didn't get any. I recognize the guy too, so I reported him. I know him from boxing.
That's fucking funny.
That's fucked up too, man. Hold on a second, I'm getting a call from my sister. Hello. Anyari. Oh. Oh. Nabuksan? Oh my God. Okay, nangyari?
Ooh, what be that? Snowmobile. Or tiny car. Tiny car.
Kinang ina yan. Yeah. For sure, wala namang magagawa yung mga diputan na yan eh. Okay. Nice. Okay, give me the description. We'll find them. What's the color of the jacket? Fuck, it would have been fun. Putang ina. Yeah. Sige, hanapin natin. Sabihin mo, hanapin natin. O, ano na, ready na kayo? Ready na? Hanapin natin, hanapin natin. Wala eh. Hindi naabutan. Dapat tandaan nyo yung mukha. Balikan natin. Oy! Sige. Bugbugin natin, no? Yun na nga. Labas natin yung pellet, no? Yung pellet gun. Sayang. Yun na nga. Dapat natin, binaril natin ng ng paintball para makita yung marka. Sayang. Okay, sige. Mamaya, pagbalik natin, hanapin natin. Sige, bye. Sige, bye. Bye. Yun na nga. Okay, boss. Okay, sige. Sige na, Pearl. Bye na. My cousins were riled up. They're hyped up, man. They wish I was there, because then we could have beat the guy up.
Yeah.
Those two guys up. There's two of them. There was and one of our neighbors' car actually got something stolen from them.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, because my dog was barking, like, she recognizes it, and then she would be barking. She's outside.
Mm-hmm.
She was barking like,
a bunch.
Loud. And like something you would notice. It's quite different from being excited to like there's some fucking like a warning bark.
Yeah.
And then so EC went to take a look at outside, and he saw two of them fucking opening up vehicles, and then he kind of like yelled at them and chased them a little bit.
Do they have anything recording to try and capture?
The neighbor's doorbell camera.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So now the police are there taking reports. And now my cousins are riled up because like they're hyped up. There's like, it would have been fun to beat them up, but we don't have PRs yet, so so it's like they can't really hit anyone.
That's right.
Just smart, man. Good.
Just easy to run out there and kick the shit out of them.
Yeah, that'd be sweet, man. I wish I was there. It would have been fun.
Would you have fought them?
Yeah, man. That'd be sweet. Fuck. Like hitting someone in the face is like, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice, but they say that it's not nice if you get hit back.
I believe it. Or hit with a knife.
Yeah, that's more. That's even more fucking.
You never know. Like if I was to be robbing cars at night, I would carry a knife.
Yeah.
Or something to like. Honestly, I've considered getting it for Jen. One of those police batons that slide out.
Yeah, make it longer.
Yeah, because I looked at them and I was like, some of them are heavier than a hammer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn. Like just a fucking rod of steel or something heavy, just whacking you, like they can break bones.
Yeah, that hurt, sure.
But yeah, like if I was fucking car shopping, I'd probably carry something on me.
Yeah, of course. Me too.
So like that's the thing you gotta think about. If you go up there and start fighting them, might end up in a bad spot. And if they get hurt, like they could sue you.
Yeah, and plus, you gotta. I'm just talking from being what do you call this? Excited
about it.
But if I break it down to really analyze the situation, you wouldn't really want to do that. That's not the best move. But then at the same time, when you're there, you don't have that much to think.
You're just
it's like
go.
Action. Yeah, you know what I mean? So
I definitely if it was, I don't even fucking know. What I'd probably do is I would probably start calling 911 and then go outside. Yeah. Immediately, and I'd bring something with me. Yeah, they probably wouldn't recommend that. If you have somebody on the phone, they would like, don't go outside. Just that's probably what they're gonna tell you. Yeah. And maybe I would do something and then call it, or I'd just be like, Jen, call 911. Yeah, you call and then I'll be out. Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely have chased people. I don't know if I told you already, but like out of your shed in the back. Yeah, dude, a few times, man, and it's crazy. Because one of them, I could actually beat up, Like, I could have fucking did him some damage. And I didn't. I was just fucking barking at him. And but he was apologetic, he was sorry. He was just there. Because it was also raining. So he's hiding in the shed. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I was like, yeah. But there's one time where
there was somebody sleeping in the garage.
I think you told me about that.
Yeah, and
then your fucking punching bag.
yeah, got stolen, and I was just slapping this guy off, and then my girlfriend was looking, my sister, and it's like they feel for the guy more than you know what I mean, like 'cause,
Get the fuck out of my yard.
yeah, like they feel more sorry for the guy more so than like understanding that I'm doing it for better for us, so he doesn't come back.
Yeah.
It's like, but yeah, it's just something like that. Like, that's why I have to move out of there. We have to move out of there. It's not really the best place to be in. It's not the safest place, at least. Wow.
Try and be safe and stop at the stop sign. Can't see fuck all down the road.
Yeah. It's better. Might be a cop hanging around somewhere.
Never fucking know. I've been pulled over a few times under misidentity.
Okay.
They were like, we got a description that matched your truck. And then it like so happened that the same year, make and model and darkness of color drives by my truck and I get pulled over. Like, it happened to me a few times.
Like, have you ever had a ticket from a cop?
Once in Grand Prairie, Alberta.
Yeah? What's the...
I was speeding.
Nice.
I mean, nice. I mean,
Good.
it was just so stupid of me. Like, because, like, I'll speed to what I feel comfortable. Like, if I don't feel like it's unsafe and I'm driving in a straight line or whatever the case may be. But I was, like, keeping up traffic coming north in the Beamer that I had. And there was, like, a few other cars that were, like, nicer. And they were going, like, just, like, 10 kilometers faster than traffic. Like, not much faster. But they were, like, just passing everybody.
Right.
And I just, like, accelerate, and I follow them. And then it's just literally just all of us, just very calmly, slowly drifting in and out of traffic, not going much faster than.
Yeah.
But it was, like, busy, and all the cars and I were just doing that. It was fucking fun. And, like, the speed limit was 120 for a long ass time before that, and we were going 120, and then and most traffic was going slower. Then we slowly got up to 130, like eventually, and then we're just averaging 130 for like hours.
Right.
I get into Grand Prairie, and I guess it goes from 120 to 110.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes down from 120 to 110, or even 100. It might have been 100.
Okay.
Might have gone from like we went on like a clover leaf intersection, and then the speed limit on the other side was probably 100, I think. And we were going to average 130. And this is how it happened. I was just driving. I get to an intersection. My GPS on my phone goes ding, turn left in this many kilometers or meters or whatever. So I turn. I get in the turn lane in the middle of the highway. There's split highway and a turn lane with a light. So I get in the left turn lane, I wait for the light to change so I can turn off the highway and turn left. I look in the mirror and there's a cop, like just stopped right behind me, super close. And I was like, oh fuck. I was speeding by what I thought was 10 kilometers an hour, like 120 to 130.
Right.
But I guess when I came around the culvert and we all went back up to the speed, so a few of them turned and I followed them. It was just like, it felt normal, the speed we were going at. So I look in the mirror and there's a cop like right behind me, like super close. I could barely see the lights on their car.
Yeah.
I could see the fucking light bar on top.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, maybe it's a coincidence. I don't remember seeing and passing this cop ever.
Yeah.
Somehow he just appeared behind me.
I don't know.
Like he like sped to catch up to me and do a U-E or call in. And
so you got ticketed?
The second the light turned green, their lights came on.
Damn.
So I made my left turn and I pulled off to the side.
Yeah. And how much did you have to pay?
It was like, so the speed limit was 100. I was going 129 when they clocked me.
Nice.
And I was like, they're like, do you know the speed limit around here? You're not from here, are you? Or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you know the speed limit around here? And I'm like, was it not 120? And he was like, no, like it goes down to 100 when you come around that clover leaf. And I was like, oh. And he's like, and I caught you like during and after the clover leaf, like in both speeds. So it's not like you just did 10 over and I got you there.
Yeah.
I got you going 10 over there and I got you going
fast.
$29 over
Yeah.
there.
Mm.
They didn't charge me double or anything, but I got the 1-for-1, like going 29 over.
Yeah.
It was $110.
Yeah.
But here it'd be like $200 or $300.
Yeah, I know it's much expensive. Yeah. You know, I got pulled over from speeding too up here
Yeah.
at the Porter Creek area.
Okay.
And I was coming home from CarMax during my firefighting season.
Right.
And dude, I was going fast. Like there's a 70 limit there, and I was going 130. 130 over there.
Damn.
Yeah. And then fuck, man. Good thing I didn't get any tickets. The guy that pulled me over, he recognized me as a security guard, and I had him responded to one of the incident I had to report. So he kind of recognized me, and he did me a favor, but not because it would have been an expensive ticket.
10 more kilometers an hour, you would have lost the vehicle.
Yeah.
It would have been impounded like right then and there.
How much? What was the? Because you impounded over 50 kilometer or what?
Double.
If you double the speed
If you
limit.
go double the speed limit, it's
okay.
automatic impound.
Damn.
So if I went 100 in a 50 zone,
Damn. Yeah.
or if you go 140 in a 70 zone,
Yeah, that's it for
that's
you.
double. You're done.
Yeah.
They lock you up in the back seat and they fucking call a tow truck to come pick up your vehicle.
Damn.
And so you got to pay the fine, which will be not cheap.
No.
You might have a suspension for 30 days or 100 days,
Right.
depending on the details.
Yeah. I think also the circumstances during that day played a role besides him knowing me, because I was wearing a uniform still.
You were. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and I had all my stuff in my vehicle. So
Did you just say slow down?
and I was wearing a firefighting equipment, so he kind of recognizes
It's
it.
like one of those punks that are putting out fires up
Right.
the road.
Yeah. So he kind of, I think that also helped in him letting me go with no ticket.
Yeah.
And you know, I just kind of made it seem like I needed to use the washroom too. You know what I mean? Like I'm bad, you know. So that helped, and
That's good.
yeah. So no tickets yet for speeding, besides parking tickets.
Parking tickets. They're fucking stupid.
You have parking tickets too?
I've gotten them, and I'm like, that's so stupid. So I'll just go and pay like the first day or the same day, it's $10.
Right. It's much cheaper if you do it pay the same day.
So I'm just like, I just do it immediately.
Yeah.
I just drive, like wherever I'm going, I'll make a stop at the city hall.
Yeah, it's
And I'm
much
like,
better.
yeah, here's $10. One thing I learned a few years ago, that around this time, maybe even as early as end of November, beginning of December, they do a food drive thing. It's like equivalent value of your ticket, you could drop off as like preserved food, like canned food for the food shelter.
Right.
So that's kind of cool. They like have like a food drive incentive thing for that.
You ever done it? Food driving? Like collecting foods for school?
As someone who grew up poor, yes. Going to the Salvation Army, getting food.
Oh no. I mean like collecting that from houses.
Oh, I've never done that.
No? Like
No,
you guys do it?
there are programs that do that though.
Yeah, but then you guys do it for high school?
Not for high school.
No? That's what we did in the high school. We went around houses, collect foods for the food bank.
I have no idea.
Really? Wow, that's interesting. I
never-
thought every high school does it.
No.
Damn. So we do it once a year in Vanier. It used to be called